called the lion, and it can fly in the sky and it's very dangerous.
Notice this eye contact with the audience.
Duck-billed platypus. It is a furry creature and it has big mouth and it swims and it lives in the ocean.
It needs to do more gesturing.
That is a real animal and someone have seen it in the ocean. It's a minotaur. It is made of a man and a bull. And
Bull.
it will kill people. And if you
Said boo.
and it is very dangerous.
It is not real, no.
And it is not.
But the platypus was real.
It is not real too.
Yeah.
It is just a fish. Sea serpent.
Some people believe that's real. You ever hear of Loch Ness Monster? Nessie? Loch Ness Monster?
Like a snake, and it can swim. And it is very big. It is bigger than a dinosaur. And it is also bigger than a unicorn.
You guys believe unicorns are real?
A unicorn is
They've actually seen animals with one horn before,
it has a
But-
horn on its head.
not any that are horses.
Someone said it has some magical power that can let people change. Yeti.
Sasquatch. People say that this is actually real,
It's like a monkey.
but they say it's brown. You ever hear of Bigfoot? Yeah.
It lives
It's a yeti.
mountain.
Some people believe it's real.
It
They say it gives off a very special smell whenever it comes around.
in the snow tornado like this, and people cannot live. Question.
See this
Where
question?
can you see a dragon? Shark.
Hand.
You can see the dragon in many also.
The dolphin.
Show me question number 2.
Question number 2. The dolphins are half of
Use your hands. Hand.
what color?
Oh, hand.
Fernando.
The dolphins are half of an eagle and half of a lion.
Correct. How many fantastic animals are there? Oh, Joseph. 8.
Zach. Huh? Think you're wrong. Hand.
And what are they?
What are they?
Ooh, bonus.
I like it.
First one is dragon and the second one is griffin and the third one is can be the dragon into us. So platypus and sea serpent and yeti and unicorn.
Who knows? 7.
Thank you, everyone.
See? Start strong, finish strong. Easy. You guys are much more advanced. Your English is much better, so I expect better presentations. Okay? I mean, that was still a pretty solid presentation. Okay? But for you guys, I want to see something better. Much better. Okay? Australia? You gonna do Australia or something different? Something different, okay? I don't want to see you looking up at the ceiling going, because that's a no-no, right? Look around at the audience. What do you think you'll do? Something good. What? What sounds interesting? Have you done a PowerPoint recently? Before? What would you do? Do you remember?
Earth.
Earth. Was an easy one, right?
Rabbit.
You did one about rabbits?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Milky Way, Milky Way.
That's gonna be fun. Yes. Okay. Milky Way. Oh, that's a good one. Just any kind of PowerPoint or make your own. At least 10 slides. How many slides? 10. 10. Right? 10 slides. You guys could like do 30 slides if you really wanted to. I make slides all the time. For example, I do PowerPoints every week for sure. I always have to do PowerPoints. I always do them for adult class. For example, here we go. Here's all my PowerPoints, a gazillion of them. This week was introducing Taiwan, right? My PowerPoint is not special, but I give a lot of information. Okay. Move. Ah! Get off. That's the thing, I hate those. Why? Okay, lots of information. Something real simple, but there's always lots of information. So you could teach us something. One thing I talked about was the food culture in Taiwan. Yummy. Starving. I'm always starving, right? How to explain your food. So what are the ways, what are some of the words that you could use to explain some of the food that you've got? Well, you know, I listed a whole bunch of things like this: salty, sweet, fishy, soft, hard, crispy, juicy, gristly. You guys know gristly? Gristly? Have you ever eaten into chicken? Not the bone part, but the part that's like you just keep chewing on. It's like, it like takes 10 minutes to chew it up. I hate that part. Does anybody like that part? I hate that part. But that's very gristly, and then you just spit it out or something. But I just hate that. And you can get it in steak too. If you get like a very bad steak, a good steak usually doesn't have it, but bad steaks has a lot of gristle in it, so it's very gristly, so it's very chewy. So you know, I put a bunch of stuff like this. You can get things that are fried, baked, grilled, sautéed. Sautéed means you cook it in a pan with oil or boiled. And then, you know, I just kind of went through. Here's lots of different veggies and meats that you would come across. Intestines, you know what those are? It's the guts, the insides. I mean, you like the guts? Okay, I ate guts on the stick once. I really didn't like it. It was actually, it tasted very gritty whenever I was eating the intestines. It's just kind of like it's got like really fine sand in it, or like muddy. It's just not that, I didn't like it. Yeah. So how would you explain something like this? And this is something you can do to interact with the audience if you wanted to, or you can just give out a big basic PowerPoint where you talk and people listen, or you can try to interact. For example, how would you describe this food? How would you describe it? What is one word? Use one word to help describe it. It's brown? Okay, it kind of is brown. So is poop. What else? What is it? Maybe buttery, right? Is it cold or hot? Mostly served hot, right? What is usually on the inside? Is it usually sweet, or is it like salty? Something sweet. Is that like a cake? So maybe you could try to get your audience to talk more. You know, here we have hot, soft, inside, sweet. And these words could be used. I love the ones that are sweet, and they've got like the kind of like the cabbage on the inside. Love those. They're good. Another thing is, how would you describe those?
What's that?
You've never seen these? You live in Taiwan?
But this what is like is
You can get these. Go to Ximending. If you go into Ximending, walk instead of walking into it, walk straight down the road, and they've got like a really good one. That's not Ximending.
but why it is like this?
Why is it like that?
Yeah.
Because it's stuck to the inside of the. This is very hot. This is a kiln, right? And it's very hot. And then they take the cake and then or the buns. I've been told it's described as a Taiwan hamburger, right? And then they stick it to the inside, and this is very crunchy on the outside, but on the inside there's usually some kind of meat, right? You know this? What's it called in Chinese? Eh?
胡椒饼
That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. What is it again?
胡椒饼
Wu Jiao Bing. Is that right? Yeah. Shilin Night Market. Go to the Shilin Night Market. They got it there for sure. So I make tons of these. I make tons of these PowerPoints all the time. Hot, hard, inside meat, crispy. and then so on and so forth. So making a PowerPoint is not a big deal. Okay, head up, thank you. So making a PowerPoint is not a big deal. You can try to interact with people. How would this taste?
Tastes good.
Okay, tastes good. What does it taste like? Does it taste as good as a hamburger or taste as good as chocolate? Tastes like noodles. Thank you very much. Okay, is this hot or cold?
Hot.
Okay, so you know it's hot. Thank you. There's a descriptive word. Anything else about it? It's noodles, you said. Are they hard noodles, soft noodles? So it's hot, soft noodles. Is it sweet, sour, tangy? Tangy means it's kind of like whenever you eat a lemon or an orange, you feel that flavoring back here in the back. It goes, you know, it just kind of bothers you back here in the back of your cheek. A little bit. That's tangy. A little salty, maybe? Okay. Is it sweet?
No.
Not sweet. Maybe a little sweet, depends. And then this would be the coriander or some kind of vegetable to make it taste better, right? The words I used were hot, soft, maybe a little bit oily, right? Sweet and sour. A little sweet, a little sour?
Yes. Oh, good.
Okay. So I make PowerPoints all the time. You guys know what this is?
Oh,
This is squid and dan shui, right? But this one is fried. It's the ones I usually like to see are the ones that are grilled on barbecue. But this one's fried. I never really like squid that much. It's just too chewy for me. I just chew it for like 10 minutes. I don't care.
Me too.
You do? Same thing? You don't like it?
So I don't like it.
Me neither. And it's very fishy. Has a fishy flavor. Okay. Fried, chewy, fishy. Okay. And so on and so forth. So you can do this. You can make a PowerPoint this simple. This is my favorite, by the way. At least right now until I get burnt out. You guys know what this is?
Yes.
What? Lu Wei. Yeah. This is definitely one of my favorite things. How would you describe the preparation of this food? How is this food? What is it?
Salty.
Maybe salty, maybe a little bit salty.
Before it's cold.
And it was cold, but you put it in a basket, right? I mean, if you were explaining to a foreigner what this is, and then, you know, what would you tell them? Well, you'd say you have to take these and put them into you choose what you want. There are many different kinds. There's a variety, right? You put them in a basket, you give it to the guy, and then what does he do with it? Does he barbecue it? No? What's it called?
Put in the oil.
Is it oil?
No.
It's not oil.
Not oil. It's more of a sauce than anything. Oop. So what is our descriptive word? Is it fried, baked, grilled, sauteed, boiled? Is it cooked in a pan? Is it cooked on a barbecue with fire? Is it baked in an oven?
No.
Is it cooked in deep fried stuff that comes out like crunchy and stuff?
But
Not really. Boiled, right? Usually in water or some kind of sauce, okay? So you can teach your audience something with a PowerPoint, which you could. So I make these all the time, by the way. Okay. And then, because there's so many. There's so many. That's my favorite still. So the words I would use: variety, hot, spicy, boiled, and of course juicy, because it's been in juice for so long. You bite into it, especially. Let's see. These I think are really good, and I like those. Those are good. I always try to get the sausages too. It's good. And then now let's go get some food, right? Because I'm starving. Every time I see this, it makes me so hungry. So you can make your PowerPoint informative. You can talk about Earth, Milky Way. You can talk about your trip to Omaha, Nebraska. You can talk about anything you want, just as long as it's good. Give me at least 3 minutes, 10 slides. Did you see like a lot of words on mine? Well, you know, only if I'm going to show you what, you know, to teach you something, then there might be some words on there. Okay? Everybody understand what I want you to do? Anybody have any questions? Fifi, you look like you have a question.
No.
What is your question, Miss Fifi?
No.
None? Yes.
how many pages?
How many pages? 10 slides. 10 slides. Yes, that's easy. Easy.
No.
10. What? Yeah. The kids that were up, that did theirs today are younger than you, and then they did 10. Yeah, so it's easy. Right?